Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. What is going on? Is it every day there's something different? Is there something different behind me now? Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 21st of August, 2024. A great final streaming day of the week, okay? First of all, we did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand at not 5, not 10, but 11 straight streams where I have hit all of my goals. All the tips goals, super chats, memberships. We are crushing every single stream this week. Every single stream, we exceeded my goals. How amazing is that? Pretty darn amazing. All out of nowhere again, based on, people finally giving me a chance, finally checking out my content and saying, oh, I'm hearing everything that things people said about Phil are wrong now. I want to go check them out. And they're realizing for themselves after watching, oh crap, we've been lied to all this time. Viewership, up. Engagement, up. Support, up. Everything, up. This is amazing. Thank you all right? Being that it was the final streaming day of the week, I was wondering how it was going to go because today we were bringing back Stardew Valley. So let's talk. First, the Level 1 podcast today. Had a lot of information, Talked a lot about some of the new improvements that I have to my stream, including this new Divoom Pixu 64 digital board, which I'll be using all the time and looks amazing now in the setup, right? In addition to that, talked about that my new foam, the white color foam, was arriving today. I just didn't know exactly when. And I was waiting for it to arrive so that I can update my setup because I figured the white would pick up the colors much better on my new lighting that I included yesterday in the stream, right? So, all these things happening. Talked about those. Talked about, sadly, how the co-op with Kino Casino and Mudahar got canceled. But also, some interesting segments, including my early thoughts, Myth, Wukong. Finally, a game. That was pretty funny. That was my clip of the podcast, okay? Editing for a clip, a highlight that I'm going to put on the channel overnight, talking about Black Myth Wukong. And I was about to say right now on this daily wrap, I got to talk about 5 hours in Black Myth Wukong, and then the highlight finished and auto-played and said Black Myth Wukong. Wow. Everything's coming up Phil, as they say. I don't know. Things are going very weird tonight. Anyway, so I talked about Black Myth Wukong at length, a good 10+ minute mini review of my experience with the first 5 hours and what I think about it, how it's performing on my PC, all kinds of discussion. So I hope you'll give that a look. In addition to that, I also had a really interesting news segment featuring me reacting live to the trailer that was just released for a new upcoming video game related anthology show on Prime Video called Secret Level. And it looks great. And because I now have this new PC setup, I was able to live react to it immediately on the podcast as it was released overnight. And I was like, this is amazing. I can do all these live react things now because my PC set up to do it. So it was awesome. I mean, every day if there's a new trailer that drops, if there's something new, we can react to it live on the podcast. Awesome, right? So anyway, FYI, that's what was on the Level 1 podcast today. I also debuted this guy with Level 1 podcast logos, art, and other things. And FYI, I'll be clipping the mini review of Black Myth Wukong as well as me live reacting to that secret level trailer tonight, and I'll be uploading it overnight. Probably one will go live overnight at some point, and then the other will go live maybe early in the morning tomorrow. So that way there'll be clips for the channel when I'm not here. Okay, things to watch, highlights. Excellent. First stream today was more Black Myth Wukong. 3 more hours. We're now in chapter 2, which is basically the arid sands area. Lots of cliffs and dirt and sand, fighting rat enemies. So the entire, I'd say, first half of the stream was me exploring this rat area with this whole rat, like village. Many mini bosses and things were there. And then a cool story boss, which was a 2v1 boss fight, which was neat. At this point, when I beat them, the game completely opened up. there was different ways to go. There was a way you could go underground. There was a way to go across a bridge to go to a completely different area. And I was like confused. I was like, I don't really know where the game wants me really to go. So I went one way and started exploring this one area, but then it showed as you open up the save points, you know, the temples, it showed that I was further past the story. I was like, oh, I should go back and do the other part first. So I did. I went back. I did the other part. Ended up in a cool temple. Had an amazing boss fight against this tiger fighter who looks just like the tiger guy you fight in Kung Fu Panda. You know that the movies? He looks just like that guy. I was like, oh my god, this is neat. A big, you know, anthropomorphic tiger fight. That was actually the hardest boss so far in the game for me. Took a while to beat him. After that, continued on. But then, basically, after I continued on there, the game acted like I was so far that now I was past the other part that I unlocked. So, oh, I should go back. So then I teleported to the other half, and I started exploring that. And I fought another giant boss at the end. Today, I probably fought 4 or 5 bosses, and it's been like that every stream. It seems like the exploration aspect is there, but it's very limited. It's really boss fights that are carrying the weight of this game, okay? So, overall, 3 hours of Black Myth Wukong. I'm getting much better at the game. I'm liking it more and more the further in I get. I think the game actually gets better once you start unlocking more abilities and things. I hope you enjoy the content. Lots of it is 8 hours now in the first 2 days. You should, you know, get a good, plentiful buffet of Black Myth Wukong gameplay and insanely good graphics because of my PC right here on the channel. Okay? Yes, not only did we exceeded all of my goals for that stream. It was amazing. Then, during my break, this arrived. And so, I swapped out 6 of the lower panels. These 4 here, and these 2 here. You know, these are the 6 that are going to be on camera the most. You can't really see the ones up top. And there's actually a blue panel behind here that you also won't see with the way that my setup is, okay? So I swapped out the 6 panels, and as you can see, OMG, look how amazing this looks with my lighting. Now I have the lighting doing all kinds of stuff, and it pulsates, and it looks so sick on this, you know, this foam. It's amazing. And this stuff was so easy to install. It just went right into the existing grid I put up the other day. So cool to do. So amazing. And now my setup is so good, right? This looks so excellent. So, for the premiere stream tonight, well, not the premiere stream, for the stream of Stardew Valley tonight, I show everyone this setup. I show them this going with all this cool stuff. I show them this going. People are blowing. They're like, what? They're like blind blown. They're like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, this is nothing like your old content. You used to be the guy who always was the dinosaur who had the old setup that wasn't good. I was like, I'm the opposite now. Now I'm the guy with the super quality videos, right? Playing on a gaming PC with the best visual setup in the background, right? It's just insane what I have. By the way, look, there's Rich's final chip, but that I felted him with. I have it now in my backdrop. How cool is that, right? So, it's had a fun 2-hour interactive chill stream of Stardew Valley tonight. It was the winter fishing season, so there was actually an ice fishing contest. There was also more fishing. I'm trying to raise money right now to get pigs because my barn upgrade's finally completed, but it's 16,000 for a pig. By the end of the night, I had like 10,000. Lots of conversation, lots of interaction. The only bummer, my throat. Right after dinner, I sat down on the couch with my wife and I'm relaxing. All of a sudden, I start getting a tickle in my throat and I can't stop coughing. And it's been like this since then. This is just really annoying. Hopefully it fixes overnight and I'll be better tomorrow. I have not been able to shake these lingering symptoms since I had that cold almost a month ago now. It sucks. It's been like 3 weeks and I'm still coughing from this stupid thing. The symptoms won't go away. Like the runny nose is gone. The stuffy nose is gone. No fever, no anything. Just this tickle, this cough won't go away. It's so dumb. But anyway, we had a great interactive stream. And once again, yes, we crushed it and hit all the goals again. Again. You imagine my detractors when they're trying to make these clips now? Every time that they're just trying to squeak 10,000 views out of me a day. Because that's what it is. They'll get like 8,000 views, 10,000 views out of a video. Okay? Keep in mind, this channel brings in far, far more than that a day. It does. So overall, even though you look at my individual videos and you're like, oh, you know, the detractors get more views than Phil. They do not. You have to understand, I put out a podcast, I put out gameplay, I put out a daily wrap, and I put out clips now, highlights, and those things get views over time. It's not just all in one day, right? The detractors are putting out a video, and one day it gets like 5,000 to 8,000 views. If they're lucky, it breaks 10, and that's it. That's all they ever get. and they're working on ad revenue, they suck. They're a bunch of fucking schlubs and losers, right? So, FYI, amazing. Exceeding the goals again, an entire week, 11 straight streams. And when they clip their crap, they have to look at the leaderboard and see every stream I have won. Like, right? So anyway, absolutely amazing week. Great streams. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed the highlights I have for you over the next couple of days. In the meantime, I will speak with the guys from Kino Casino about what's next. Whether they want to try to do that co-op again with somebody else or with Mudahar again. Whether they want to have me be a guest on the show. Whatever it may be, the ball's kind of in their court. I will talk to them and figure it out, and I'll let you know when I hear something. All right? Or when we determine something. I'm off from streaming tomorrow. Thankfully. And it's going to be a relaxing day. Unlike last week where it was super hectic and annoying, this week it's going to be a nice relaxing day with my wife. All right? When I come back on Friday, it'll be a loaded podcast with the Phil's Day Off segment, gaming news, any other updates on things that happen. And then we'll jump back into Black Myth Wukong. And then Friday night, it's Friday Night Fights, Street Fighter 6, ranked Dalcine gameplay. Now, the only thing that may change this, there is some kind of a weird oddball rumor that people are still weirdly believing that the Marvel vs. Capcom collection is going to drop in the next day or two. I do not think it is. Capcom would have said something at this point and given it a release date, and they haven't. But if it happens to, yes, that will actually take priority, and I will be playing that instead. FYI, we've all been waiting for this for ages. But I don't think it's going to drop, so I think we're going to do Black Myth Wukong and Street Fighter 6 on Friday. But in the small, slim chance it does drop, yes, I'll be playing that Friday. Okay? All right, guys, that is it. Thank you for an amazing week. When I come back on Friday, hopefully we can keep this momentum going. And we can go 12, 13, 14, 15 streams and climbing. We're hitting the goals. That'd be absolutely amazing and outstanding. I thank you all so very much for watching, for engaging. Please remember, if you're watching the content, particularly Black Myth Wukong, please like the videos and leave comments. That engagement is helping this channel immensely. So please don't forget and don't give up on it. It's going to help and we're going to grow. All right, guys? Thank you so very much. Have a good night. Be safe on Thursday. See you Friday. Peace out.